let's go.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing. Like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't laugh and they so mad, it's like
good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
yeah, hey, look what I got. New whip with no top. Cooking up no stove top. Ice cold, no snow drop. Big budget ass, big facts. Big money in the contract. Been running no contact. New record with the new tracks. Yeah, they been sending me new plaques. I don't really need new plaques. Nah, big rock with the suplex. Yeah, new rock got a new flex. Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend. Knock boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends. We don't really need new friends.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Yeah, I see you. Wait, yeah, I see you. Yeah, I see you. Well, yeah, I see you. Wait, yeah, I see you. We all see you. Yeah, come and see me. Yeah, we all see you. Said we the boys on the stop side. Yeah, I see you. Mafia up on the north side. Yeah, I see you. My blood fam, it's been a while. I wanna see you. My main girl, I thank God I get to see you. My day ones, let's post up. Need to see you. To my baby girls, I promise daddy always see you. You all in, well bet, yeah, I'ma see you. Got all that pride, but ain't nobody wanna be you. Yeah, well, gramming up, yeah. Posting a selfie so everyone see you. Well, growing up, yeah. Daddy was flaking so he didn't see you. Well, run it up, yeah. We on the court while you sit in the bleachers. Well, bump it up, yeah. Turn it up more with the drums of the speakers. Drip, drip, got that wet on my wrist, cause we respect women. Honey, she a queen bee and she need me to protect the image. Finna cop a Tesla and a fitter, cause I got that checking with me lately, cause I'm thinking crazy, getting tested. But all of my demons are weak, yeah. In a new state every week, yeah. Make it like Stacey a show. Stacking my Bibles in threes, yeah. Said I'm crazy, I might be. My city stand right behind me. My queen is my Aphrodite. Got the whole fam beside me. We the boys on the stop side, yeah, I see you. Mafia up on the north side, yeah, I see you. My blood fam, it's been a while, I wanna see you. My main girl, I thank God I get to see you. My day ones, let's post up, need to see you. To my baby girls, I promise daddy always see you. You all in, well bet, yeah, I'ma see you. Got all that pride, but ain't nobody wanna be you. Yeah, well said, ooh, yeah, wait, well, like Afro Man wrote a Coupe de Ville, I'm like, ooh, yeah, wait, well, like Sam Crow, but I'm real grim, I'm like, ooh, yeah, wait, well, all this cash flow, but I can't swim, I'm like, ooh, yeah, wait, well, out in Buffalo, let's meet at Tim's, and like, New Island, stay coasting, can't find and stay ghosting, my silence is smoking, outshining the ghosting, headlining the shoulder, reclining my throne, fine dining, you know that, co-signing my flow. I'm the ruler, I'm known, yeah. All of my shooters stay close, yeah. All of my jewelry cold, yeah. All this foolery, oh yeah. Lex Luthor, my role model. One queen and I throw models. Drip wet, so I need goggles. Let me find out what you want. Let me know, I'ma throw you bone and watch you go. You didn't even believe in this dream. You tried it once and then you choke. Cause y'all say sleep and I say woke. Making stacks and y'all still broke. Sipping on that Henny Coke. You laughing, I ain't telling jokes. That we the boys on the south side, yeah, I see you. Mafia up on the north side, yeah, I see you. My blood fam, it's been a while, wanna see you. My main girl, I thank God I get to see you. My day ones, let's post up, need to see you. To my baby girls, I promise daddy always see you. You all in, well bet, yeah, I'ma see you. Got all that pride, but ain't nobody wanna be you.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Go to the fucking gym.
Huh?
Go to the fucking gym.
Hey, you making some kind of joke?
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Whoa, Norma.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 29 hundo and 85 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustles, and yo-hos? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beescast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2, flexing on all you beach. Happy Accountability Monday, everyone. So welcome to the show. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the Mancast. Today is a little bit different. We haven't been live for an accountability meeting in a couple weeks. we got some awesome new releases. We're going to read off some accountability posts, responses to the texts that I send out on Sunday. I asked everyone what they were struggling with and how they've been trying to improve it. So we're going to get into the nitty gritty of those things. Of course, we do have a Swole card. Hashtag SwoleFam. Drop that in the comments down below for a chance to win today's Swole card. And you can join the fam over at swolenormousx.com. Very exciting stuff going on over there because we are on the brink soon to release our app later this summer, and very excited about that because it's going to revolutionize everything inside Swolenormous X. So become a member today. Join the fam, get access to all of the programs, hundreds of yoga classes, mobility classes, master classes, instructional video library, everything you need to crush your 7 pillars. It's more than you could ever imagine, but in the best possible way. It's easy to navigate, and the app is just going to make it even better. So can't wait for that. I really am talking it up because it's that good. I'm that excited about it. It's going to make everything it's next level. Super stoked. So anyway, hashtag SwoleFam, drop that in the comments down below. Let's get into some accountability posts. If you didn't respond to the accountability post and you want to share, you can do so. So here's what I asked. I'm going to read it word for word, and you can respond in the chat. And then, we can go into some of these previous posts. We could also read yours. If you're not a member or if you didn't respond to that text yet, you still should. But I asked, which of the 7 pillars are you struggling with the most? So which of the 7 pillars are you struggling with the most? I put that on the right side of your screen, which you can see. And what have you been doing to improve it? So I usually ask the questions on Sundays a little bit differently. I kind of tweak it, ask them a little bit differently every week just to get different responses and to get you thinking about these things differently. So really what these accountability texts are is your promise to yourself. What are you promising to work on this week? What are you promising to improve? And how are you going to do it? How are you going to specifically achieve your goals? Because it's one thing to say, I want to be healthier. I want to make progress. Well, we all want to make progress. So how are you actually going to execute? What are the things literally that you're going to do that are going to allow you to make that progress? So if you want to download the 7 pillars, links down below in the description. Go to swolenormousx.com. You click on 7 pillars, free download. You get the Beyond 7 Pillars ebook. You get the 7 pillars themselves. You get the 7 pillars audiobook. So you get 3 downloads that are sent. The link is sent to your email. But community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. So those are the 7 pillars. And what Sheena said, I responded this morning. I had to think about that one. Yeah, it's good. You should think about it a little bit. If you don't answer right away, that's fine. You might not be featured in today's episode, but we'll probably get into it tomorrow, the next day, because we read these posts during the week. And I think it's very important in order to get perspective. And if you're not a member or you didn't answer this question, it gets you thinking a little bit more introspectively about what you need to work on and the right way to think about these things so you can make more progress. So let's get into some of those responses, what the Swole fam dropped. Let me see. Where's my... Oh, there they are. There it is. All right, we're going to start off with Cody. Cody's in the house.
What's in the box?
Cody's in the house. Just Align is in Europe. Good evening from Europe. Listening while working out. Shout out to Europe. Where are you in Europe? Cody says, consistency is the pillar I am stuck on for my nutrition. I am setting up scheduled times for when I eat. I already meal prep this week so that I don't have to think. The food is right there for me to grab and eat. P.S. My meal prepped foods for the week consists of grass-fed burger patties and pineapple, as well as some honey for some days. Okay, so depending on what your food preferences are, what your, in terms of preferences, what you did when you did the elimination diet, what foods work best for you, that's going to vary. But bottom line, you want to make sure that you set yourself up for success when it comes to proper nutrition. So having your food ready or having a schedule, having a plan is very important. Now, if you find yourself having constant cravings and having other issues, it could be an electrolyte deficiency. It could be hydration. It could be the macros. It could be how much you're consuming. Maybe you're not consuming enough, or certain fat levels. There's certain foods that are going to help you with satiety and feeling more full. And a lot of times that's hydration. That's these kinds of withdrawal. People don't understand that when you're eating garbage food, there is a withdrawal period. You do have addictions. These things do create addiction. So you do have that kind of withdrawal feeling and those like compulsions and cravings and stuff like that. So good for you. Setting up scheduled times to eat, that's fine. Having things accessible. When I was eating a few meals during the day and I was working out of the house all the time, I would bring a cooler and I would have all my meals, or I'd have a big Tupperware of all these like grass-fed beef patties or whatever it was, ground beef, and you would I would just scrape it off and boom, boom, shovel some in my mouth between clients. And that's the thing, when I was personal training, didn't have a lot of time, so I really didn't even measure shit. I just like shoveled it in my mouth. But I knew if you're trying to put on muscle, just eat until you're at least full. At least full is going to be a good starting point. And of course, protein is very satisfying. So that's going to take up the most. That should be the most focus for all of you, is going to be the protein, because that's going to be most satisfying, the most filling, and it's just going to keep you more full. And that's what you should really focus on. You don't be focusing on carbs. You want to be focusing on protein, then filling the gaps with fat and carbs based on your individual needs. So let's go back to French living in Germany. I'm sorry to hear about France. The French elections. Yikes. Yikes. How do you feel about that? That's pretty gnarly over there. So hopefully, I don't know how that gets turned around, but I'm sorry to hear that. Danny says, mindfulness. I've been using brain gains. So Danny's been struggling with mindfulness, been using brain gains. I don't really know anything aside from that. I'd love a little bit more specifics. Always give me specifics in the swole text. This doesn't really help anything or anyone in the sense. And Danny, I want to make sure that I give you the best advice possible. So been using brain gains, good. Just make sure that you schedule it. Make sure you're consistent with it. Do it 5 minutes or whatever every day, whenever you do it. Just make sure that's the standard, and give us some more details when you can. Revolution is part of our culture. Yeah, it's not a good one. It's not a good part, but, but yeah. I know it's part of the culture. I know France just riots. We always talk about that. Like France, yeah, they're rioting again. It's just a little bit worse than it has been in a long time, but we wish you the best. We wish you logic and common sense, the return of logic and common sense. You're welcome. You're welcome. But you're in Germany, so, well, Germany's got their own issues. Of course, where doesn't have their own issues today, right? Jared says, I've been struggling with mobility and nutrition the most. Nutrition I have been struggling with because of GERD-related symptoms, and so I had to cut out coffee and any raw dairy products I was consuming, as well as citrus fruits. I am working on adjusting my diet to fix these issues and find fruits I can tolerate, as well as solely using butter to cook. Mobility-wise, my shoulder mobility is extremely weak, but I'm working on improving it by using bands, PVC pipes, and stretches to loosen my shoulders as well as my lats, so that I do not struggle with clean snatches and other lifts that require my elbows to push forward. Just a Line says, I'm tired of this timeline. Yeah, I hear you. Struggling because of GERD. What is the acronym there? Isn't that just like gastric? Isn't that just like acid reflux, essentially? I'm curious because I drink coffee and I have raw dairy and I have no issues. And I know everyone's different, but I have a feeling it's because of other things that are going on. So Jared, I don't know the details of what you're actually eating, but I have a feeling it's the quality and not necessarily the quantity, but it could be other things that need to heal first. Have you done an elimination diet? Have you worked on healing things like leaky gut? Have you worked on like bone broth, any kinds of like probiotics, things like that? Kefir, sauerkraut, like fermented foods. Just curious if you've tried some of these things. And bone broth is great for leaky gut. So not medical advice, but I'm talking about this from personal experience. I used to have acid reflux. I talk about that all the time. I couldn't even lie down. And I was taking Prilosec once or twice a day. And I'm telling you, I was eating beef. I was eating all this other stuff, but I was eating low quality beef. I was just eating protein. I was bulky, but I was just eating more other shit too as well. But I wasn't eating grass-fed beef. I wasn't sleeping well. There's a lot of other things. I went vegan or vegetarian for like 6 months. I focused on alkaline foods because I wanted to lower acidity. So I cut down, take out coffee because it's acidic, take out dairy because it's acidic. Everything's fucking acidic. When it comes to food, most things are acidic. Lemon, watermelon, or more alkaline, but it was really bad until I started taking Prilosec and that made it go away. But when I went vegan, vegetarian, alkaline, cut out a lot of garbage foods, even though I don't believe in getting quality nutrition only from plants, it went away. But then I felt starving. I felt really weak after a while. After a few months, I felt really weak. I felt drained and I was craving meat. But during that time period, I learned really about all the foods that I was eating. I was eating really like probably antibiotic pumped. I was eating low quality, huge chicken breasts. I always talk about this, the size of my face. I was getting them for like $1.50 a pound. So I was just getting, oh my God, I was drinking beer and I was drinking alcohol, not all the time, but I didn't have other good habits as well. But I ate much better than most people, but still the quality wasn't there. So as I went through this process, I learned about proper nutrition, grass-fed beef and all this stuff. And once I went back to beef, changed my life, started eating all the quality foods, never had it again. I never get acid reflux from beef or raw dairy or anything like that. So just letting you know, I do not think that like those things are necessarily the issue. It's the context. And the problem is once you already have the issue, there's so many things that trigger it. So if you already have a problem and you've like cultivated this issue, your body, your bacteria, your gut biome, everything is, you're already inflamed and having these issues. Yeah, a lot of these foods are going to cause problems. So if you raw dairy or coffee is going to fuck you up. So you have to heal that first. So this is where an elimination diet or bone broth and leaky gut and all these things like a reset is very good in that sense. Not a cleanse, but a reset. And then bringing that stuff back in one at a time, right? This is why the elimination diet's the same concept. And then it's going to be, it never came back. So seed oils, vegetable oils, no joke, all this. Kaylin says my GERD stopped when I cut out seed oils. Yeah, they're terrible for you. Ultra processed. Learn about, if you don't believe me, learn how seed oils are created and vegetable oils. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You can't get oil from these seeds. You can't get it out without chemicals and high processing, and just, it's disgusting. It's gross. It's literally industrial waste products that are being put into the food system. That's why everyone's dropping dead. That's why even if you think you're eating healthy, well, I'm limiting my calories, but how come I'm still like a blimp? It's because the endocrine system is going to have a lot of reactions, even with low quantities of some of these things. And you're always going to have people out there that might be able to get away with it for a little bit longer. They're going to be like, it's calories in, calories out. No, fuck you. If you're eating all this garbage, you got to stop lying to people and saying you could just eat garbage in smaller quantities and lose fat. Yeah, maybe sometimes, but you're going to have a lot of other health problems. So a lot of it's very disingenuous, or people, even quote unquote experts or doctors or quote unquote professionals, are just in hardcore denial of this. Because it's not a comfortable thing to face. You do have to change habits. You have to change foods that you eat and this, that, and the other. So a lot of people are just either retarded or just disingenuous about it. Okay, let's move on to the next. Jessica says, currently it's a toss-up between the recovery and nutrition pillars, but I would say more towards the recovery side. For nutrition, I eat great food, but I eat too much and too late into the night. I think it may be because of my lack of proper recovery, though. My body is driven to eat more to try to heal the damage, perhaps. I'm focusing on making sure I have mobility and yoga days mixed in with heavy lifting. And the biggest one, going to sleep earlier. I'm going to bed earlier. I'm hoping going to bed earlier will solve the problems in both pillars. Well, if you're eating late at night, it's going to negatively affect your sleep. Eating late at night is not good for your sleep. It doesn't mean you can't eat in the evening, but eating close to bedtime is notorious for causing issues with sleep and the depth of sleep and the quality of sleep. So stop doing that. Eat more earlier in the day. Your lack of proper recovery. If you're up late, you are going to have more sugar cravings. You are going to have more hunger cravings. It's because you're exhausted. So it could be also electrolyte balance. So make sure you get your electrolytes in. Magnesium helps. It's great at night too. But if you are up late and you're chronically exhausted, your body's going to say, hey, we're exhausted. We need some energy. We're still awake. So you're going to have cravings for sugar. So you get that little sugar rush. So that's really a reaction to either dehydration or just being up at night. So good. Good. Just a line. Can you buy raw milk in the U.S.? Oh, you certainly can. There are certain laws around it where it has to say for cats and dogs. Depends. Some places, if you buy it within the same state, like I believe Pennsylvania is like this. If you buy it in Pennsylvania, if you're in Pennsylvania, you buy it, it doesn't have to say for cats and dogs. Maybe it does. I'm not sure. But if it ships out of state, because there are places that ship raw dairy, it has to say for cats and dogs. There's a lot of places where you buy it, it says for cats and dogs because, okay. I mean, people must think I have like 100 cats and dogs then. So they have to legally put for cats and dogs, but that's stupid. Anyway, everyone knows you're not buying. I mean, you could give it to her. I give Rufus, I give the Tainty Man raw dairy and stuff like that. He'll have some kefir or cream. By the way, guess how heavy the Tainty Man is? Guess how heavy the Tainty? We weighed him. We did a Tainty assessment yesterday for the first time in a while. He got thick. He got big. Where do you how heavy do you think, how much do you think the Tainty Man weighs? Because people always ask, and we've talked about it before, but he got big or not quite that much. Not that much. His father was, we got him for the shelter. His father was 100, I think they said his father was 120 pounds. So, he's not there yet. Cerny was pretty close. Yeah, so last time we weighed him like a couple weeks ago. I've been feeding him more because I could kind of see like a little bit like, that looked a little slender, just feeding him more. He's eating like he could easily eat more than 2 pounds of beef a day. He's eating more than that. Expensive ass motherfucker. But he gets treats and stuff. He's about 104 right now. So we weighed him at like 93 like a week or two ago. And now he's 104 because I've been feeding him more and he's filling out a little bit. So decided that he probably needed a little bit more food. As long as he still has food dry for treats, it's a good amount of food to keep feeding him. But 104, he's a big boy. Right, Tainty Man? He's sleeping. Fucking huge. He's so thick. He's so wide. Crazy. Sheena says he looks bigger than my sister's Pit, and he's 120, so I was taking a stab. Yeah, he's big. He still has some room to grow, though. He's tall, too. He's got long legs. Big old sausage. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get into a couple more, and you guys could drop some questions. I'll read a couple. I'm trying to keep an eye on who's responding and answering that. So what pillar are you struggling with the most, and what have you been doing to improve it? Leslie says, my biggest struggle is consistency in working out. I've been consistent with my nutrition and my sleep, but the working out is failing me, or I am failing it. So to help improve, I'm making myself a workout schedule so that when I get off work in the evening and put my kids to sleep, I can get outside to our home gym and get it done. Split is currently arms, legs, recovery, cardio, chest and back, recovery, and repeat. So whatever works for you. Biggest struggle is consistency in working out. I think, well, the working out is not failing you. I don't want to necessarily say that you're failing it, but technically you are. I mean, if you're not doing it, you're not doing it. So I would just say maybe break up your workouts into smaller segments. So really, if you want to create a habit, if you want to start meditating, whatever it is, you want to start with like 1 minute, 2 minutes. You want to start with something that is so easy to accomplish, like a Swollen 7, and get consistent, and then you can expand it from there. So maybe just decrease the volume and increase the intensity of your training. That way you're more sure to execute on it. So good for you. Okay, let's see. Nancy in the Telegram chat says, nutrition and consistency are my current struggles. 2024 has been a real asshole work-wise, and it's taken its toll on me. Refocused on nutrition this weekend and had to take a hard look at my schedule to figure out the best days and times to get to the gym. Gym-wise, I have picked a new split for Maximum Swole and have picked days for each split, recovery, and PT for my knee. Nutrition-wise, lunch has been the biggest downfall, so I'm meal prepping today so that I'm not tempted to go out to lunch. I'm ready to hit the gym hard this week and get that consistency back. Good stuff. Imarasta. What's up, Amanda? Says, I would say mobility is my biggest struggle. It has been from the beginning. I keep thinking that if I am working out, I want to lift weight. My recovery days, I try to just make it yoga, but then I take a walk first and it turns into a run and then it turns into a 5K and then I'm too exhausted to do the yoga. It's such a stupid mental obstacle. Yeah, but you're compulsive. You know, like you have to stop thinking, you have to think about recovery as when you are making progress. And we've talked about this before. A lot of people compulsively exercise, and if they don't feel drained every day, now some people can handle more than others, but the question is, are you making progress? So you could be active, but you really have to, I have to do it myself. I have to actively make sure that I'm not overdoing it, because when I'm lifting, I could do 10 more sets. I could do 20 sets in a workout, but obviously those 20 sets are going to be a lot less intense than if I do less volume and just focus on that. So I'm doing a lot of junk volume, so I can do more. I can be exhausted. I can get really sore, But remember, the goal is not to be exhausted. The goal is not to do a 5K. You know, if you're programming, if you're doing proper programming, the programming is to do active recovery or do a walk or do a yoga class. So do that. Don't do the running or do the yoga first. Do what you need to do first. And then if you want to do a little yoga or walk afterwards, that's fine. So just keep in mind, especially with Maximum Swole or the programming that's really popular inside Swolenormous X right there, the newer program, it's really about the recovery. You need to make sure you're recovering enough, because if you're not recovering enough, you're not going to make progress. It doesn't mean you're going to be in a body bag. It just means that when you go back and lift the same exercise you did the next week or the 2 weeks after, you're doing the same weight, the same reps, you're not improving, you're not getting stronger, you're not building muscle. So it's really important to understand that recovery is an integral part of your program. A proper program is based around proper recovery. That's what a proper program is, because anyone can just schedule tons and tons of shit to do, yeah? Anyone can schedule that. Anyone can schedule, hey, just get exhausted. That's what CrossFit does for the most part. Anyone can schedule, hey, I'm just going to beat the shit out of myself and be lying in a puddle of my own sweat and vomit. Okay, well, that's not programming. That's just exhaustion. That's just a lot of physical activity. So are you going, when I ask, we use the vernacular, hey, have a great workout. You want to work out, but training is different. So a lot of people work out, and that's why they don't see progress, because they go in the exercise. I exercised today. Okay. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying if you're one of those people, oh my God, you're terrible. You're doing more than 99% of the population. So that's good. Are you going to get healthier by doing that? Sure. Are you going to build some muscle? Probably. You're going to keep fat more towards a minimum or lose some body fat? Sure. Depends on everything else too. But if you actually want to make progress and you're actually training with intent, so that's a different thing. Intent is different. What are you trying to accomplish? Literally. And if you don't know, that's fine. You might not know. You might not really know much about, I'm not talking about Amanda anymore. You might not know much about exercise, but you know, hey, I want to build muscle. Okay, cool. What are the things you have to do? And then do the things you need to do to build muscle, track these things, and train with intent. So when you build experience and tolerance and education and knowledge, and you actually train with intent, your results completely change. Because it's not just training hard. That's fine. You could train hard. You could get under a Smith machine or a barbell or dumbbells and just go hard and do whatever until you're exhausted. But if you actually have a target, it's not 7 reps, it's 8 reps today with the same weight. And you keep on doing that until you get that 8th rep. And then you actually have intent. You have a specific intent of what you're doing, of where you're funneling all your energy. So then all that extra fluff doesn't matter, because all you need to do is move the needle on those specific things. That's based around your program. And that's what a proper training program does. That's what Maximum Swole does. That's what the 90-Day Dash does. You know, each program, for example, inside Swolenormous X targets these things in different ways. So if you're not making noticeable progress, one, you're not tracking your progress accurately, or the training that you're doing isn't matching up what you actually want. So you have to really understand how to track your progress. And then when you do your programming, when you do your training, that there's an actual intent behind what you're trying to accomplish. That way you can make those macro goals, you know. Well, that's not what I'm also saying too. Let's see. Melissa says, in my experience, if you could run a 5K post swole lift the next day, you're not lifting to failure. Amanda says, I can't run it post swole lift. I do it on my recovery days. Believe me, I push to failure. I literally fail. And also when it comes to failure, that's not required for every set. Remember, the more failure you do. Now, some of you might like training to failure. That's different. So I do understand the like training to failure, and I like training to failure too. So it's been a big difference. It's been a big difference for me to leave a rep in the tank and go much heavier. It's hard because I'm so used to, you're at failure when you hit failure, but it's also much more fatiguing. So I also know the more I go to failure in every workout, the more my system is going to have to recover. And that might lead to my programming not working out. So if you're going to failure more often, you have to be much more aware of how much more recovery you might need on a systemic level. So training to absolute failure, and sometimes I might do it by accident. In other words, I really do usually hit a 0 RIR. So RIR means reps in reserve. That means how many more reps do you have? And you don't know, you're not going to know you're not going to know what 1 RIR feels like or 0 RIR until you go to failure. You don't know until you build experience. You're not going to know this. And most people don't train to failure. They don't really know what failure is, or they don't really know what. Okay. So that being said, it's just, you have to hold yourself back. That's just, you have to hold yourself back in the sense that that last rep when you're like struggling, how long that rep takes, how much energy it takes, what you're getting from that last rep is not always worthwhile. And if you go to failure, your volume is going to be much less necessary, doing a lot more volume. So just keep in mind, the more you go to failure, the less volume you're going to need, or your recovery should match that. Just keep that in mind. It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing when we're programmed or we're used to more being better, more. So you'll hear people still talk about 10, 12 sets for a body part. Jesus Christ. In a given week, 10 to 12 sets. Not in a week. No fucking way. I'm not recovered enough. But I could do a body part. I could probably do what I do this past weekly cycle. I kind of did 6 sets. I did 4 sets of chest, and then like later on in the week I did 2, but that was enough. You know, sometimes you can get away with it in the short term too, as well. Sometimes you can get away with it in a given like week or so. You do a little bit too much, but then you can still do a workout and then you still see a little bit of progress. But if you kept it going at that volume, it would just wear down over time, and then you would kind of flatline, and it wouldn't. Because sometimes these things and a programming that you might choose with how many rest periods and recovery days, and let me know if I'm making sense with all this. I know I'm going a little bit in on this. You have to keep in mind that it might work for a couple weeks. You might have enough recovery and whatever resources and feel good enough to, and you'll see progress and be kind of like, but then you taper off. Like, it should be very consistent, your recovery, and you have to adjust this. So if you go a little bit too hard for a couple weeks, you might think you're getting away with it. Wow, I can really do this great. And then after like 2 or 3 weeks, and you guys know this, you just feel drained and kind of like dragging and like, it's just not this, like, what's wrong? What's this? You were doing too much. You didn't think you were, but you were. So the better option is you actually do less than you think. And then if you need to, or if you think you can, you could always add a set and do a little more. So it's better to try to squeeze as much juice from that lemon by doing less, because you know you'll recover enough. You can increase the frequency of your training per body part, and then you could always increase the volume later if you have to. And chances are you really don't. You really don't. If you're training hard enough, you do not have to up the volume. All right, let's do this one. Big O, Papa Swolio, I heard you say someone had to take time in order to find time to work out. Can't that time be used to do something like a quick workout? I heard you say someone had to take time in order to find time to... Yeah, that's a tongue twister. Can't that time... Oh, taking time to find time? Yeah. Too much time is wasted looking for time. Well, people aren't really looking for... You don't look for time, you make time. So people think about it all the time, right? There are a lot of people out there that think about eating healthier. I'm thinking about training. Hey, I'm thinking about your program. I'm thinking about joining Swole Enormous X. I'm thinking about getting back into the gym. Yeah, I'm thinking about... Cool story. I think too. We all think. Thoughts happen nonstop. It doesn't matter. Oh, I have a great idea. Cool. You know how many fucking ideas I have? Do you know how many great ideas I've had over the years I just didn't take action on just because I'm like, no, it's not for me, or no, that's not something I'm interested in, but it's a good idea. I have ideas all the time. I have other podcasts. I have things that I've done with the business that I just had to let burn. It's like, I just can't keep up with it. It was a great idea, but I couldn't be consistent with it. It was too much. So yeah, you make time, you prioritize. So really having someone that makes time for training and for fitness and this kind of stuff, this is the difference. A lot of people think of it like, well, I'm so super busy, I can't find time to be fit and to exercise. You're thinking about it differently. Fitness should be your entire life. Health and taking care of yourself should be your entire life, and everything else fits in that. Like, that should be the overarching priority. It really should be. It's not obsession with the way you look. No, getting good sleep, eating properly, making your own food and getting quality sleep and exercising. Oh my God, the horror. So if you want to be frail and look like shit and feel like shit and die young and have diabetes and osteoporosis, it's like many people do, go for it. But if you're going to be if you're going to be like denying this and talking shit, there's more to life than the gym. Okay, well, you get more life when you go to the gym. So maybe you want to do that too. Just prioritize. Like seeing someone that's in good condition and good health and good, muscle, it means they prioritize it. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's simple. And that's the thing. You're like, oh, it's not easy. Oh, it's so tough. Yeah, it's easy for you to say. You want something easy? Like, fuck, man. Go play Pac-Man. It's like, if you're looking for easy shit, that's why your life sucks. That's why you're fat. It's because you're always looking for the easy thing. Lay's potato chips are easy. You just got to open the bag and eat, right? Lindsay says, mindfulness mostly in terms of what you're struggling with. Nutrition some. I'm in the middle of losing my house because banks are filthy people. Oh no. The stress of moving has gotten to me. I'm increasing my walks and my night meditation before bed. Nutrition is on the list, but I'm more worried about that once we get moved. It'll be easier to access beef and raw milk. I hear you. So good for you, walking, meditating, and just do the best that you can. And we're here for you. I'm sorry to hear that, but we're here for you. Lacey says, one of the things that's grinding my nerves in this Facebook group I'm in, they consistently are stating, quote, treat yourself. Why treat yourself with something that's going to damage you? But I'm the crazy one because I'm on top of my nutrition. Lacey, why are you in that Facebook group? Sounds like it sucks. Sounds like you got a bunch of chodes in there. All right. Let's get into, we got two more and then we'll take some. If you have any questions, you could drop in the chat. Hey, Tainty boy. Rufus. He doesn't care. When I'm on the stream, he doesn't give a shit. All right. Riley says, mindfulness. I just feel lately like I've been losing the mental battle a lot lately, jumping into brain gains for 10 minutes as soon as I wake up. Good for you. Good strategy. Good idea. Remember, the thing about mindfulness and the thing about the brain is that you can't control your thoughts. Thoughts are just going to pop in and out all the time. So it's like, you're always going to be thinking of things. That's the misconception, is that I'm going to meditate, think about nothing. That's not how it works. You focus on the breath because you're focusing on one thing. You're focusing on that sensation, which allows you, when you focus 100% on that or practice focusing on one thing, even you could just sit there and just allow sounds and just hear all the different layers of sounds around you. If there's traffic or you're in the city, I know it's like you don't have to put in earplugs. You just listen to all the sounds and just experience them. You're not trying to hear them, just letting them come into your circle. And just focusing on that or observing that allows you to not think about other things. So really, it's not about not thinking. It's about focusing your attention. And you focus your attention on the most fundamental thing, that fundamental autonomic thing, your breath, and that's it. So you realize that these thoughts, negative thoughts, positive thoughts, you can't control them. You can kind of cultivate them and pay attention to certain ones less than others. But the idea that you're just going to sit there and just sit there, I can't meditate. No, I can't meditate because I sit there and my brain just keeps on going. Yeah, you're the number one candidate for meditation. So anyone that says that is just, they know nothing about what we're talking about here. They need it the most. So anyone that says like, my brain, I just can't sit there. No, I can't sit still. I can't do that. You hear a lot of people say that. I can't do yoga. I'm not flexible enough. Yeah, because you don't practice yoga, you retard. You fucking mook. Are you kidding me? You're literally saying like, I can't play the piano. I never practice. Yeah, that's why you can't play the piano, because you don't practice. So it's not about taming your mind. It's about recognizing the shit that you should pay attention to and the nonsense noise that you can just let fade into the background. All right, one more, short and sweet. Ronald says, I'm working on consistency the most, struggling with that the most, trying to follow Stacking from Atomic Habits. So that's a great book by James Clear. It's in the Amazon store. You can go and check it out. Audiobook too. I recommend it. It's just a great concept as to how you build habits. So you build a habit by making it obvious, unavoidable. You stack the smallest amount, right? You're working out. I'm just going to do, so instead of working out, I'm going to work out for an hour every day. It's too much. It's too much. So you say, I'm going to do 10 push-ups every day. Wake up and do 10 push-ups. And you do that every day. It's like, cool. And then after I do my 10 push-ups, I'm going to sit there and meditate for 1 minute. So you do 10 push-ups and then do it for a minute And that can maybe eventually lead into you wake up, you're doing an hour workout, you're meditating for 10 minutes. You expand that habit stack. So you do those two things that you really wanted to do, and then you kind of reward yourself after. Let's say you like to have your morning coffee. Cool. Well, I wake up, I do my workout, do my meditation, and then I get to have my coffee. So it's kind of like a treat, like how you would train a dog. It's like I do the things I need to do. You want to do them, but it's hard to get yourself to put yourself through that for training and all in meditation. So you want to build that, and then you have your reward at the end. So it's kind of like a nice little, so you just kind of stack them like Legos, and you kind of attach other habits you want to do, positive things you want to change and implement into those other positive things you've already implemented. You kind of piggyback them. If you have any stories about people, if you had an experience like that where your brain was just constantly racing, but you started practicing brain gains and now you feel better, just share that, because I think it's important for people to understand it's not that you're supposed to not think of anything. That's not how it works. Okay, hashtag SwoleFam for a chance to win today's Swole card. By the way, we're public, we're live, we're on YouTube, we're on Rumble, we're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Fam, make sure you leave a 5-star review if you're listening on the podcast apps. It helps tremendously. Obviously, we say the naughty words. We try to get people healthier here, so we do not get distribution on YouTube. That's for sure. They've shut down both of my channels, completely shadow banned to fuck for the last 5 years, the Swolenormous and the Daily Swole channel. So just kind of started posting a little bit more on YouTube again. But anywhere you listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, just engage, leave us a review, share it with your friends. That's the best way to help the podcast grow and get reach. And we're always talking about things to help improve your habits, your execution of the 7 pillars, and answering questions every day. We'll take some questions today too if you have them, but we got to get into some releases because it's Accountability Monday. So hashtag SwoleFam, drop it in the chat, and we'll give away today's Swole card at the end of the episode. Let's get into some releases. Who wants some releases? DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Oh, I got to play this. I thought it was really funny. Where we are, I'm on my X account. I got to play this video. I shared it on X. I just thought it was really funny because someone responded. Jacob responded. I don't know if this is his daughter, but it was really cute. Hold on. Let me pause this. Cool. So let me share. You guys might have seen this on. All right, here we go. We'll play this.
What are you doing? Go to the gym. Go to the gym.
So I was doing the spitting video, and then it cuts right after I was spitting.
Go to the gym.
She's gonna look at the long black hair wig.
What are you doing? Go to the gym.
Go to the gym.
Go to the gym.
Say good advice. Good advice. Go to the fucking gym. That was cute. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. She's so cute. All right. Let's see. Let's take this question first. So we'll get into some releases. If you have any questions, you could drop it. I was waiting for the F-bomb. I imagine she's like, let's go to the fucking gym. Should have. Stevo1Y on Rumble. Papa Swolio. Asp. How can I improve social and communication skills? Could getting a job at a gym or coffee shop help? Absolutely. You have to practice. The good thing about working or being a barista, I did that summer after freshman year. I worked at a small coffee shop in a small town. I would train first. I was working from 8 to 4 or 9 to, it was 9 to 5. The coffee shop would open up. Some would open. I guess it would, I forget when the fuck it opened, but it probably opened at 7 or 8. Some would open it. And then you have the morning, because, in a small town like that, you have the regulars and people that come in at certain times. So in the early morning, you don't have tourists coming in for chocolates and stuff. You have, because it was a kind of a touristy weekend place where people would go from the city. And so early in the morning, you just need coffee. It's coffee and espresso, and people are just coming in 7 a.m. Give me my coffee, I'm going to work. And then once you kind of got towards like 8, 9 o'clock, you'd have other people coming in and people that drop their kids off from school, this, that, and the other. So you'd meet a lot of people and you meet a lot of new people and different people, especially if you're, it was on the weekends or if you work at a coffee shop or someplace that's a little bit more busier. Bartending is a great way to improve your communication skills, So in other words, it kind of defers. If you do bartending, if you work at a coffee place, it kind of defers your responsibility to initiate. So that takes a load off a lot of people. Some people drink alcohol. It's not a good thing. Just drink alcohol to be able to talk to people. That's not a good strategy. But that's why people use alcohol as like a social lubricant. But if you're working at one of these places, it's not you so much that's going up and talking to these people. You're also doing this under the umbrella or with the label of the gym or the bar or the restaurant. So it kind of psychologically defers the responsibility of that kind of engagement, but it doesn't take away from your interaction skills and learning how to talk to people and communicate with people. At the same time, you're going to deal with a lot of bullshit too. But so you don't have to take it personally, but it's a good way to understand how to initiate conversation, how to talk to different people. So in other words, the only way that's one of the ways. You just practice. You could have a little goal. Like I'm going to go up and just start a conversation. It doesn't have to be with women, but I'm just going to start a conversation with like 3 different people today. You walk down the street or go into a store and just have a little conversation, a little friendly chat and leave. Just get into the habit of talking to people. No one cares. It's just going to benefit you. So just a thought. But yeah, anytime, look, you want to get better at anything, you have to practice it. So that's why I say when people are like, Papa Swole, I'm so nervous about going to the gym. What should I do? You're not going to get better at going to the gym. If I go there and everyone's looking at me, they're not. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, then get a trainer or get a program and go and do specific things. Go in and do 10 minutes on the treadmill, start there. If you have anxiety and going to the gym, then you're not going to get over that unless you go. You can't just think about it and get better at it. You have to actually do it. So anytime you have these anxieties or fears, like you have to go right through it. All right, let's get into some releases, fam.
What's in the box?
New releases, updates inside Swolenormous X, fam. We have jalapeno bacon egg cups. That's nice. Let's get
I give it
all right.
a 10. A 10.
Do you like
A fucking
jalapenos?
10.
Do you like bacon? Do you like eggs? You're gonna like this one. Jalapeno bacon egg cups. Nice. Available now inside the kitchen. Swolenormous X. Let's take this question from Telegram. Marissa says, Papa Swole, I take my grandkids to this close cafe because my car has no AC. LOL. Ooh, brutal in the summer. It has some food, yet they want the sugar smoothies everyone else is ordering. Their parents eat okay at home, yet they let. Do I give in or just take them less? Hope to fix my car soon. So I will take them to the park. What's your question? That was a lot. I'm confused. What are you actually asking me? Do you give in? They want look, the thing is, your grandkids, it's hard when they're not yours. They're your grandchildren, but they're not your children. So you can expose them to whatever you want to, but it's really based off what their parents, and you're not going to change habits for kids. You can expose them or teach them or talk to them or bring them to a place where it's healthy stuff only. If you feel bad giving them garbage, then take them places where maybe it's like a farmer's market where they can get some fruit or something. I can't really give you I don't know. I'm not really. I mean, don't do things that are against, like, I want to take them. I'm going to take them to fast food because, well, they want it. Like, you're still the adult. But of course, but my point is, you're not going to undo or unexpose them to things that their parents maybe have exposed them to already. It's like anything else. Look, if you have a dog, right? How many of you have like walked your dog? How many of you walk your dog on the same route? The same stuff every day. If your dog, and you'll know this, if your dog finds a treat or finds something delicious or, they find something, a little reward in a bush. You walk past and all of a sudden they find you're not paying attention. The dog's sniffing around and they eat like a hot dog bun or something that was laying there. You're like, no. I'm like, oh shit. Every time you walk past that area in that bush, the dog's like, treat there, treat there. They just know that they got something good. They got some reward in that bush. So that bush is like a gold mine for them. They're always going to be, every time you walk past, they're going to be obsessed with that bush because they've gotten something there before. It's same thing with children, not any different, just higher levels of consciousness, I suppose. But you expose them to garbage, they're always going to know that exists. They're going to know like, ooh, I got that good thing here. I want more of that. What about that thing that I got before? Ooh, I smell that. I've had that before. I know that's good. I like that taste. If you educate them and expose them to proper things, when they're older, they might taste some of the stuff and be like, oh, it tastes good or it tastes gross, but they have to associate these garbage foods with those negative outcomes. Like that's what parenting is. You have to educate them. And it's not going to be perfect. You're not going to have your kids in your control forever. Eventually they're going to go to someone's house and but you have to teach them how to make proper choices. So when they're not around you, they're able to assess certain things and understand why. Just tell them why, explain to them. And I think that's a big rift too, is that a lot of parents don't actually know. They just say, because I said so. They don't actually explain why, because they actually don't know why. They're just in control. And there's like, no, we're not doing this. No, but why? No, because I said so. That's not an answer. They're just going to push back and be like, no. But if you tell them not to eat cake and then they come down because they can't fall asleep and you're in the kitchen pounding cake, but they can't have it late at night, but you're eating garbage. It's like, well, when you're older, you can't until you're older. They're just going to want to do it more. If you don't have it in your house and you say, we don't eat these things because that leads to diabetes, all these problems. You see the fat people on the street. Like we go to the store, you see the person that can barely walk. That's because they eat garbage food and they don't exercise. And you educate them properly so they know why. If you have a reason why and be like, oh, okay. Doesn't mean they're not going to do it, but at least you have a reason why. Explain. Tell them why. So the thing is, when you know why you do something, it's easier to stick to it. I don't have to be like, oh my God, I fell off again. I ate the crap. You don't really know why you're doing what you're doing. You don't really know the purpose or what these things are doing to your body. When you truly understand it, you don't have these cravings anymore. I'll smell McDonald's and feel nauseous because I know it's garbage. I know it's crap. I don't associate it with feeling good. I don't associate it with success and health and feeling good and X, Y, and Z. I don't want it. I also know why I don't choose these things. I'm not pretending, well, everything in moderation and only live once and blah, blah. That's what pussies say, so they can excuse their bad behavior. Okay, next release, cilantro lime grilled salmon. All right, let's get some fish in the house.
Fuck yeah!
See, we got this raw cream from Dutch Meadows. You can't see it. It says for cats and dogs. Raw cream, put a little bit in there. Cream. Wish it was bull. See, I mean, I get raw bull milk, but if you can get raw bull cream, oh, that's hard to come by. That's so good. Oh, let's fucking go. Let's get a couple responses. We got another. Let's see here. Oh, go on a picnic with your own food. That's cool. Kids like picnics. Let's see. Jen says, this is a struggle I have with my daughter's father. He's an obese, quote, keto know-it-all. Oh, yeah. And he lets her binge when she's there, but this is why I'm educating her. I always tell her, don't take advice from fat people who aren't trying to change. Look, it's an easy thing that's why a lot of times you have charlatans online that are pushing certain fitness or food trends or things like that. You're going to have a much better idea. I'm not saying it's 100%, but usually when someone actually looks the part, this is my point being, this is why a lot of those charlatans like V-Shred, right? We always talk about V-Shred and that nonsense and shit that he spouts, and no one here likes him. You've seen his commercials and all that stuff. We used to make videos, and I don't know what the heck he's doing now or what's up with that, but he was lean and he had abs and he looked good relative to most people, and I just can't stand his face, so it's hard to swallow and say those words. But yeah, he had muscles and, okay, what a lot of people wanted to achieve. So he can get away with, because people see, ooh, that person has what I want. How'd you do it? Well, take my quiz. And it's like, okay, well, you go down that rabbit hole and good luck with that. But obviously, but I'm saying when someone looks the part, that's when they actually get people listening to them. You have to look the part. If I was sitting here, skin and bones, right? If I was just like frail or obese and I'm like, go to the fucking gym, listen, people are gonna be like, dude, you go to the fucking gym. I get comments saying like, oh, how come we never see you in a gym? Like, you guys, like, look, you know, I fucking lift. You know, I lift. It's obvious that I lift, and you've seen the gym equipment, but you know, you don't get people really seriously leaving those comments. I look like I actually do what I say I do, and I do. But that's why you have a lot of people that kind of, you get scammers and stuff that, because they can portray or they have what a lot of other people want, and then well, I'll listen to you. Definitely, that's a good advice. If someone's fat and telling you how to eat healthy, are you kidding me? It's like if someone's skinny and I'm an exercise pro and I'm going to teach you how, like, dude, you have no muscle. You are skinny. I'm not saying you don't know how the body works, but you haven't gone through building that shit. So really, like, to a point, you can only listen to someone so much unless they've actually proven they know what they're doing. Show me. You can build a lot of muscle. You know how to build muscle. How come you don't have it? I'm just saying, maybe your target is more endurance training or martial arts or something like that. Okay, fine. But you need to practice what you preach. Preach what you practice, right? Yeah, keto. Keto. Blech. Gross. All right. I've tried keto before, but lightheaded, dizzy, just didn't work out with lifting heavy. Didn't feel good with that. All right, last one. You guys are going to like this one, of course.
What's in the box?
Great recipes. Let's get a golf clap. Garlic and herb steak.
And that's the way, I like it.
And if you want, you can pronounce the H. I'll let you. Herb. Garlic and herb steak. So garlic and herb steak, cilantro lime grilled salmon, and jalapeno bacon egg cups. What the fuck? These are amazing recipes. Amazing recipes. Enjoy that. Now available inside the kitchen over at swolenormousx.com. All right. Swole Studio. Swole Studio, for those of you that have a Swole Studio membership and or you are unlimited members, we have some featured classes that we have in our Swole Studio section. We rotate them every single week. That way you can try different classes that are inside Swolenormous X. We're still going to have this when we launch the app, because we have global app search. You can filter the search. You're going to be able to filter classes based on the instructor. You're going to be able to search the entire site for like bench press instructional. You're going to type in bench press and it's going to pull up everything, instructional video and programming that has bench press in it, like chest press. The search function is fucking sweet. So with the kitchen, we're whittling down, we're reforming the kitchen and stuff like that. So you'll be able to search recipes and this, that, and the other. So it's going to be super dope. We're still working on the tags and it's very, very tedious. So this is why it's taken a bit, and it will continue to take a bit. I'm just going to keep on teasing you. I'm going to keep on edging you. So until it's ready. But going through each product and fixing links and changing things, and probably going to redo some of the things like, you know, the Get Started series. Like we're changing a bunch of stuff because we're going to have a real big push when we launch the app and marketing and ads and stuff. So we got to make sure, you know, changing the thumbnails and stuff so it really is understandable and obvious. Want to really streamline X, but it's going to be fire. Anyway, the Swole Studio, we rotate classes, and it's kind of like the appetizer section. So it gives you little insights as to what we have inside the yoga studio, just because there's so many classes. Hey, I just want to do a yoga class. What are we featuring? So featured classes. So this week, featured yoga class is Express Total Body Yin number 1. Wait till Amanda says, I cannot wait for this friggin' app. Wait till I can do demos and show you guys. It's fucking sweet. It's fucking sweet. I know. Hurry the fuck up. I know. Featured Swollen 7. Swollen 7 kettlebell, round 6. Clap, 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 clap. And upper burn number 1. Upper burn number 1. So go and check these out. Click on Swole Studio, and super sweet. So yeah, It's awesome. And I'm telling you, I know. I'm just going to keep on teasing you guys. So like I said, I can log into the app. I can test it. And of course, there's a lot of things that are broken and not done yet and, blah, blah. But I can still play with the functionality of it. And I'm telling you, it's like unreal how quick it is. So I'll click boom, and I'm like, yoga, class, and it plays so fucking fast. And of course, right there, you have the download button. You can save it to a playlist. You can save it for later. You can mark it completed. You can schedule it on your calendar. It's so dope. I know I shouldn't be telling you all the features. It's so fucking cool. You have you can schedule the class and schedule it at a certain time. You choose the time and date, and it goes on your calendar. You can see, I have this workout scheduled and this whole thing. It's fucking cool. It's so cool. And also, I think someone asked, are the GIFs searchable? And the instructional video library, of course, you can search for, you can search for individual exercise. And if it's in the instructional video library, it'll pop up. But if you're on like the workout for the 90-day dash and you scroll, like you see the GIFs. So in the app, when how on the site, you scroll down, you see like the GIFs demonstrating what the exercise means. You still have that. So that's really cool. And like you scroll, you'll swipe down and you'll see like the little GIF from the programming and stuff like that. So yeah, it's dope. That's not even everything that you can do. So it's fucking cool. Your face when talking about this app is cracking me up like a kid at Christmas. It's that cool. It's that cool. Yeah, it's so fucking awesome. So it gets me excited because now with the app functionality, it's going to be a whole different perspective on where we take X next and what sections we develop and add more. So it just gets even better. And the fact that you can play a video and it plays in the background. So you can like play the video, you open up the video, boom, boom. You can go into like work in other apps. Like I'll keep on playing in the background. So you can just hear the audio. If you're listening to a master class, you can just play it and brain gains and go do other shit. Will it tell on us if we slack off? Well, some of the cool things, will it tell on you? Well, it's not going to tell on you, but you can get notifications. So you're going to have notifications in the app. So if you log into the app and you have like the little bell in the top corner, so you can click on that and see all the updates. When we have new updates and new releases and stuff, it'll be in your update section right there. You click on the bell, you'll see all the updates. And then if you click on it, it'll just take you right to that new class or new workout. And so you can get push notifications. Just like go to the fucking gym or like, hey, you have a brand new featured pump, like a brand new Papa Swolio's featured pump, and like, boom, take you there. And one of the cool things is you can mark things when they're completed. So one thing that I found, I did a masterclass. I watched one and I left. The next time you click on the masterclass section, it like, boom, and it jumps right to the one that you did before. So if you're going through an order and doing certain ones, it kind of like goes to where you finished last. It's pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, that'd be cool. The Apple zap us when you break the elimination diet. That'd be cool if you eat a cookie, you just get shocked by your phone. I'll see if I can. It just reports you to the Ministry of Truth. Bzz. All right, we got two more things. We have a yoga class and fam. Then we also have a new merch release. Come on now. I know.
Fuck yeah!
We have a new release. You are going to love it. The new merch is awesome. Of course, 20% off the entire site. Members, you're always getting 20% off, but we have 20% off the entire site for everyone listening. And this is going to be a great new merch. Merch Monday. Sheena says, then we publicly get shamed for putting dirty dicks in our mouths. Oh, yeah. It should be like if you don't eat properly, or if you eat something, you eat a cookie. We should have this. The app locks and you can't open the app for like 24 hours. You get punished. Oh, it's sitting in the corner. You open the app and it goes, wah, 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 like you've been sent to the corner for 5 minutes. You can't open the app for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So the first offense, it's 10 minutes. The first app, it's 10 minutes. Or the first, it's 10 minutes. Then it's an hour. Then it's 24 hours. And then you just get banned. It's like TikTok banning. It's like, oh, you're banned for 6 hours. Then you're banned for a week. Then you're banned for a month. And then, no, we terminate your account. All right, brand new yoga class. And by the way, when it comes to the app, right, you can stream. So right there at the top, you open it up, you can go full screen, or you can stream it to your TV or Chrome Play and stuff like that. So dope. All right, yoga class. Ready?
What's in the box?
Poor Sheena, she'll never get out. All right, level 2 Morning Flow Express with Alex. Round of applause. Let's go. DJ. glockenspiel. Yeah, I like that. Make it like Jurassic Park. You didn't make sick fucking gains. You didn't have a steak.
Dodson! Dodson! We've got Dodson here!
I like that. Please. I like that idea. I don't know if I can do that. But yeah, we're going to have cool things like probably be able to stream in the app. There's different things that we can play around and fuck around with. So again, there's still like the structuring, the layout of like the home page, the thumbnails. So there's going to be a bunch of changes. We're probably going to make them, I'm not sure if we're going to make them across. I want to make them coherent in the app. So if you're on the website, because, we can have it so like the thumbnails are different in the app because it's going to look different. But I don't want you getting confused. You're going one for the other. But I suspect that for the majority of you, once the app is live, like you're just going to use it's so awesome. The cool thing is you can still use the web app, but it's that fucking cool. It's just going to be not sure if you go back. At least you have the ability to. Anyway, it'd be cool. You didn't eat a fucking steak. You had a cookie. Naughty. All right, last one. Ready? Who wants some merch? Merch. Who wants merch? Who wants merch? Who wants merch? Who wants merch? Ready? No, we're not ready. I don't see it in the chat. All right, fam. Thank you so much for being here. We'll do it next week. Maybe on the 15th of July, you guys will be a little bit more excited. And then we can do some new merch. Oh, there it is. Give it to us, Papa. Wow. All right. Who's ready? Who's ready for merch? In 3, 2. Who does merch every single week? Who does new merch every single week? This is fucking ridiculous. Fam, you like the Big Bang Theory? Well, fuck that show. It sucks. My new show, launching right now, today, is the Big Bicep Theory. Let's fucking go.
The more you hate me, the more you will
Much
learn.
better show. Much better show. Some of you might like the Big Bang Theory, but I really digress. I think it's supremely overrated. Very overrated. If you really want a great show, I'm telling you, it's less popular now because it's just more underground, but it's gaining in popularity. Big Bicep Theory is far better. So that's my show. Fucking 19 Emmy Awards, motherfuckers, right in these gains. Everson K2. All right, so if you like this show, other people like, even if you don't like this show, you don't know what it is. If you wear it, other people do. And, looks fire. Big Bicep Theory. And obviously we got it with black text, white text on a dark shirt, this, that, and the other. So check it out. Hurry, end the show. Have to get one. Well, so be it. papaswolio.com. Save 20% off. 20 porcentaje. Over there. Let's see. Will says it's a funny idea, but in all seriousness, if someone fell off their diet or slacking on workouts, they need the app more. So maybe it forces itself open and stays open onto every other. Can you imagine? I mean, I don't even know if you can. Someone fell off their diet. The app just won't fucking close. That's hilarious, dude. You open the Swolenormous app and it's like, nope, you haven't done your workout today. The app is actually a virus. It just does not close. It does not close until you actually complete your workout. It's like, nope. You cannot leave. Yeah. It's just me coming on the screen. You didn't make sick fucking gains. You didn't make sick fucking gains. You have to work out and the camera actually has to verify that you did physical activity. Yeah. So you open the app and literally just your phone just like Matrix and just shuts down and it's only functional. The Swolenormous app bricks your phone until you actually do your workout. The only thing you can use is the Swolenormous app until you complete your task. And once you hit the complete button, once task is completed, then you can use your phone again. You have downloaded the Swolenormous app. You must follow all the rules or pay the price. It's just a complete, just absolute virus. And then, you know, and there's a number at the bottom and you call, you get this Indian call center and you get no help. It's just a dead end. Yeah. If you have any problems, for technical support, dial 1-800-GO-FUCK-YOURSELF, GFYS. Hello, thank you for calling Swolenormous app. Fitness without the bullshit. Fitness without bullshit. Tell me your membership number, your email address on the account. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. Papa Swole got me again. You better not make me talk to an Indian call center. It was your idea, Will. Done. Oh, you can't change it now. God damn it. God damn it. Everyone's like, blimey. Crikey. Oh, shucks. All right. Big bicep theory now available on papaswole.com. And let me tell you, fam, does anyone doubt the merch? Does anyone doubt the nip coverage? You guys think I don't have any more designs? You guys think we don't have any more ideas? You should see what is in the works. It's going to blow your nips off. It's going to blow your minds. You know, sometimes we go through a few text designs. This is a fire one. Sometimes we have like full-blown, like epic, complete custom. Oh, this is not a new one, but well, this is a new, relatively new design. Puss and Jim. That's a new one. We've talked about it, but I haven't worn it on the show yet. Puss and Jim. We have the Shrek design. So we got some really good ones in the mix. Perfect for summer. And believe it or not, fam, so we're in July. We got August. So at the end of August, we have our Back to Swole. Instead of Back to School, it's our Back to Swole special. We're going to have some cool things on in early August because of my birthday. So we'll have some specials going on and different things. But then, come on, fam, you know the deal. We go into September. So July, we're in the middle of, it's not even July. It's the middle of July. Well, we're in July now. It's the 8th. We're pretty much halfway through July. So August, September, and then we're in fuck your resolution season. We're in fuck your resolution season. So this is the most important thing. I want, we're going to have the app. The app is going to be ready for fuck your resolution season. Like for sure. And I mean, sooner the better. But absolutely needs to be ready to go. Like in the next, like in the summer, because resolution season starts October 1st. So also, like I have a lot of merch and I need to get rid of some of this merch. So I was like, I'll just drop it off at a Walgreens or something like that. But then I was thinking, I could autograph some merch, send it out, do some giveaways. And I have so much merch. I need to purge the closet. I have so many designs and shirts that I've worn once. There are a lot of shirts I've never worn in a video that I'm looking through and I'm like, oh my God, I got to wear some of these. There's some shirts that I've forgotten to, or I've worn in a video or one video, and they're just taking up space. I need to get rid of some of these things. So anyway, I thought it'd be a cool idea. It's like, you know, we'll send like a sweaty tank signature. It has like hair all over it. Rufus hair, Papa Swolio hair, and just bacon crumbs. Just comes in like a package, just rolled up in sweat and bacon crumbs. No, but I think it'd be cool because look, a lot of the shirts they're brand new. No, seriously, I'll get the shirts like this or another one. I'll wear it in a video. But I mean, I have like 500 fucking shirts. I'll wear it once and then it just sits in the closet. There's only a few shirts where I've worn multiple times. They still look brand new. Like these shirts, because I have so many shirts, I don't really wear any until they would fall apart. And plus, if you want your shirt to stay, look, if you want the design, I get it. You know, if you want any kind of colors and designs to last, turn it inside out and wash it on cold. I think people troll, but they're like, my design, it rubbed off it completely. If you wash it like an asshole, like if you don't know how to do laundry, yeah, you'll destroy your clothes. Just turn your shirts. Everyone knows that. I thought that was like laundry. I guess people don't know how to do laundry now. If you want anything to be saved, wash it on cool and turn it inside out. Low cycle. Just take care of it. People don't realize how erosion works. It's like, yeah, I'm going to put it on hot and dry it on hot and just like rub the shit out of it inside the water. Like put it on the most rough cycle possible. You're going to destroy your clothes. That's how you, and I learned that, you know, over the years, because I used to get like the Under Armour spandex stuff for baseball and everything. And they would just, if you heat those up or you dry them, you don't like air dry them, like, you know, melts like the spandex and then they get threaded and, you know, destroy stuff. Just destroy shit. So anyway, if you want, make sure you take your clothes. Amanda says, you promised us your sweaty shirts before. I believe it was this time last year. You said you'd eat watermelon and let the juice soak your shirt and then you mail it to me. Yeah. One thing that there's not many things grosser than like rancid watermelon though. Ball it up and sniff it. Cerny would love that. Yeah. Y'all. Yeah. Cerny says, I don't care what it smells like. It's going on a frame and on the wall. Well, I thought about doing something like this where I'd wear a shirt, because I wear a shirt in a couple videos and I take it off. And then it goes back, either it goes in the laundry or it just goes up on, just hangs back up. I have just so many shirts. So yeah, because like I might not wear them again. And of course, if I need, I shouldn't have sent that out, or I can always print another one. So I have a lot of shirts that I'll never wear again. And then, giveaways. Well, I thought about doing that because it'd be cool. It'd be like an autographed shirt that was actually worn in a video, and then can like print out like a little QR code. You scan it and it'll open up the video that it was worn in. It's kind of cool. It's like a jersey worn in a game, right? You get a sports jersey. Like this was actually worn in a game. This was actually the shirt worn in the super viral video that got 90 million views. Like that's cool. I have like the Swole Pilled shirt that was actually worn for like a video that got like 100 million views. That's kind of cool. So maybe we'll do that. Because then you guys can, I don't know, you can do whatever you want. You can hang it up. You can give it away. You can do whatever you want with it. Okay. I just feel like if I just bring them to a homeless shelter, I drive by the next day, because there's one like kind of down the street. You know, it's across the, you have to drive. It's like 10 minutes away. You just see all these people that are there at the shelter just wearing like Swole Pilled, go to the fucking gym. Just wearing, because it's Florida, so it's hot. People walking down the street, dragging or pushing a shopping cart with like cans or whatever, and they're just wearing like a fuck your resolution. They're gonna go through and be like, what the fuck? I feel like that's some good marketing, right? Just bring it to Goodwill, and then everyone's like, oh my god, we got this Papa Swole merch. Put them in the signature series orders. Well, that's the thing. It wouldn't be in the same package because they'd be coming from different places. That's a cool idea. See, that's the problem though. I have so many shirts. I don't want to create this whole fucking thing where I'm packing because there's so many. It's like, it's a cool idea. I have so many. I think it would just get old. I don't even think I could give away enough. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I could do that enough to the point where it would make a dent, because I need space. I need to get rid of some. I need to move some of these shirts out. Papa's only swole. He works on the shirt and auctions it off all sweaty. Ooh. Like a golden ticket. I thought about that. Well, that's the thing. I thought about it. I could just surprise. Yeah, surprise shirt. But I also don't, I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to send you a dirty fucking shirt. But it'd be cool if it's signed and it's like, yeah, you could wear it. Yeah, it's like a gym shirt. But that's the thing, because it depends on the person. That's the thing. It's like not everyone can wear whatever. Usually these sizes are, I think this is a large. I have some extra large. Anyway. Instead of swole cards, send out dirty swole shirts. Well, maybe not dirty. Well, we do have the naughty list. Maybe that's the naughty list. If you're naughty, you get a naughty shirt. Maybe some of Papa's DNA will soak in. I'll get swole as fuck. Papa DNA. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. People are like, why are we? Hey, why is there a sweaty shirt just like wrapped up? I should really, put it in one of those like soft packages. where it's just one of those mail envelopes and you just shove it in, just wrinkled, like just seal it so it's like a soft. You just get this ball of sweat. All right. No, but in seriousness, is there, because I do have a lot of shirts and, you know, we could do something where I thought about maybe selling it on the site for like just super, you know, hey, but it's like pre-worn shirt, like used. No, it should be something where it's a little bit different. So I would prefer to do something. I would prefer to do something like that. I would prefer to do something like a sign it and then it's a clean shirt, but it's worn in a video, maybe with like a QR code, like a video is worn in, like actually worn in a video. I think it'd be cool. You could wear it. You could do whatever you want with it. Probably be I'd rather do that, something fun like that, rather than just dump them outside. Because I do love the shirts. It's just I barely wear shirts, and I just have so many. So if you're interested, I'll think about it. Maybe it's something we do around the holidays, and just like boom, just like sending out tons of shirts. Roberto paid off Mama to get a hold of some of Papa's shorts too. God damn it, fucking Costa Rica.
Hi, puppy.
New meaning to the phrase "air dirty laundry." It's just like, yeah, I don't do laundry anymore. I just wear it and mail it out. Yeah, someone else can do it. Just give it to you. Anyway, it sounds like, are we joking? Are we serious? Like, I mean, they're clean. Look, they're clean. I'm not going to send you a sweaty shirt. But if you're interested in doing something where it's like raffling off, like, hey, a new shirt, boom, sign it. Cool. You guys like the signature series, so. But literally sign. Yeah. All right. We like it. We like it. Papa's video shorts. Shorts? Ooh, I'm not washing those. You guys are getting that straight. Free is for me. Bushy Brow, I'd get a pre-worn shirt. I get a pre-worn Papa shirt if it came with a pre-worn hair tie. See, that's the thing. I'm thinking like, no one's going to want like, you know, a signed shirt that's, you know, worn and this, that, and the other. And everyone's like, and you guys are just the sick fucks. You're like, I want it. Is there hair? Do I get DNA with it? Don't wash. No, don't wash. Don't wash. So I should have left it to all of you. You guys are going to take it to that next level. No, don't wash it. No. I like it fresh. Who says Papa even wears shorts during videos and lives? Telling you. Free is for me, or at least discounted. At least discounted. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like, you know, I think it'd be better off if it was something like fun. Something fun like that. Maybe when we give away a Swole card, maybe it's like a certain day, whoever wins a Swole card on that day gets a certain, we'll see what's up. First off, I have to go through and see which ones I want to page. Can we get jars of sweat for 20? I'm going to start selling my bath water and stuff like that. Yep, only Swole is coming alive. A pre-worn hair. I could throw it'd be funny. I'll throw in like a hair tie. Yeah, I could throw in a hair tie. This one has been used. Just a line. I just saw this on YouTube. We're going long, so we're going to wrap this up in a second. Who designed your merchandise? It's all sorts of things. We all design it in-house. So a lot of these designs are, most of these designs, I mean, they're all approved by me. A lot of these designs are from like my master list of all the things and all the ideas I've had. So sometimes with some of the designs like Puss and Jim, like, ooh, like that was my idea, Puss and Jim. And then we get a sketch because I can't draw that shit. So my idea is like Puss and Jim, you know, flexing and this, and then we get a sketch like, oh, I like that. Oh, I don't like this in the background. Oh, tweak this, or, you know, put this here. Let's tweak that. So we have a couple artists that are really good with designing certain things. And we have a couple peeps that, you know, have certain skills that we use for certain designs, this, that, and the other. Ooh, I like that. The water he spits out in jars for $20. Yo, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of something. This is the beginning of, this is like We're talking like Fortune 500 company levels. Like, this is the next phase. This is the scalability. Just my spit. There's so much of it. Oh, just spit jar. all the water that's spit out. I've actually been like, I line the ground with plastic so we save it all. That's what I'm saying. Papa records his bicep workout videos with a sweaty shirt and then embeds a link to the auction. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Photos of wearing Papa. That's what I'm saying. Photos of Papa wearing the actual shirts included. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I have like a shirt I wear in the video, and it's like, hey, here's this actual video. You have a QR code. You can scan it. This is the video was worn in. I still have the shirts for like the most uber viral videos. It's like, hey, this was in like a 100 million view video. Raffling off the shirt. Whatever. It's a clean shirt. Worn once by me. Signed. Could be cool. But that's the thing. If we did it every day, it wouldn't be as unique. It wouldn't be exciting anymore. If it was like sending out tons of shirts. But like, I need the volume. I need to get rid of like a lot of shirts. Or maybe I'll send like a few. Maybe you get like a couple shirts. I don't know. A certificate of authenticity. Yeah, it's kind of like the Swole card. Yeah. I have a couple of shirts, my brother's too. Great quality. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. So I think there's something there. I haven't figured out all the details. I'm just floating the idea. Have we floated before? I expect it to be like, and everyone's like drooling. Okay. So I'll make sure I get all the juices in there. I'll make sure I get all the juices in there. Fam, enjoy those new releases. Big bicep theory. Big gains there. Big bicep theory. I love that shirt. Great for a tank. Big bicep theory. Check it out. 20% off everything over at papaswolio.com. Of course, join the fam over at swolenormousx.com. Awesome new releases. Brand new yoga class. Level 2 morning flow with Alex. Absolutely legit. And of course, we have the other featured classes that rotate inside the Swole studio. 3 new recipes: garlic and herb steak, cilantro lime grilled salmon, jalapeno, bacon egg cups. Absolutely lit, fam. Go enjoy those new releases. Enjoy the new merch. Go check it out. Big bicep theory is there. And yeah, chat's getting a little bit gross, so I'm going to leave now. I think we're good. We'll see you tomorrow, and enjoy those new releases. We'll talk to you in the Telegram chat. All the links down below. Peace, McGee's, deuce, Magoose, ya boy. Papa Swole. I'm just kidding. We got the Swole card to give away. All right, first we'll give the Swole card away. All right. I'm not ending. I'm trolling. Swole fam card, give it away. Falcon, let's go. Got you. Everyone's like, give me the Swole card. Swole fam. Chat is disturbing, but I do like it. It's disturbing. Oh my God, we got a winner. Elizabeth in the Telegram chat. Congratulations. Elizabeth, or as Xi Jinping would say, Elizabeth, congratulations on winning today's Swole card. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2985 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. That's all I got for you today. And I'll keep on working. I'll keep the wheels turning. And I'll make sure that we get some of these shirts out there. We're going to have, maybe you get to win like a collection of a couple different designs. It's going to be lit. All right, send us that email, Elizabeth. Congratulations. And we'll see you tomorrow for 2986. Peace, McGee's, deuce, Magoose. Yeah, boy. Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid, that's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We My shit is relevant, on topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children pop.